Joseph Lee, black inventor. Born 1849, died sometime around 1905. Joseph Lee was a bread specialist, a businessman, and a restaurateur in the Boston area. He is credited with the bread crumbing machine and the bread making machine. Born in 1849, Lee held his first job in a bakery when he was just a boy. During the late 1800s, Lee owned and managed the Woodland Park Hotel in Newton, Massachusetts, for 17 years. Prior to that, he owned two restaurants. In 1902, Lee opened the Lee Catering Company, an upscale establishment on Boylston Street on the Back Bay. He also owned and operated the Squantum Inn, located on the South Shore, a classy seafood resort. Lee, who was regarded as a master cook, was said to have disliked the fact that so much bread was wasted each day because it became stale. His invention of the bread crumbing machine reduced bread to crumbs by a tearing and grinding process. He used the crumbs to make croquettes, scalloped oysters, cutlets, dressing for poultry, cake batter, fried meats, and puddings. His invention was patented on June 4th, 1895. Lee sold his patent to the New Hampshire manufacturer. Lee sold his patent to a New Hampshire manufacturer. The Royal Worcester Breadcrumb Company of Boston made the machine, which became standard equipment in top restaurants around the world. He later received a second patent for his invention of a machine for making bread. His machine mixed the ingredients and was a more sanitary way to knead dough than by hand. Only one or two people were needed to operate the machine, which could turn out hundreds of loaves a day, as opposed to more than 24 people performing the task by hand. Variations on his original design are still in use. It is believed that Lee died in 1905. Citations are in the description.